AI Think Piece. Written by Lyla Hamilton. Read by Kyleigh Fernandez. 300,000 years ago, we were some deformed, subpar version of the things we are today. 300,000 years ago, our only goal was to survive. We were hunter-gatherers, something so far removed from life now that we can only guess what it would be like. Yet, despite feeling like early humans are another species entirely, creativity triumphed in the brains of our cave-dweller ancestors. An early human pressed their hand, something that nurtured, loved, defended, crafted, prevailed, to the wall of the cave of El Castillo in Spain. 300,000 years ago, art was born. Now that spirit has not been lost. We built civilizations, societies, tools, machines, and everything you could think of. We moved on from strictly surviving to living. We did it together. We became human instead of Homo sapien, people instead of organisms, and we just nearly figured it all out. So where do we go from the peak of civilization? These past couple of decades, technology has felt stagnant. 20 years ago, the internet was just starting out. It was almost inconceivable. The world contained in a box sitting on your desk, revolutionizing how we viewed technology. The revolution continued with the creation of phones, but didn't stop there. It kept evolving, and it kept getting better, and better, and better, until it was as perfect as it could be. Despite what we are told, we've essentially peaked on any possible gadget or doohickey. Maps, phone calls, translation, food, games, connections. All these aspects of life are contained in one little screen. It's made our life easier, convenient, and smoother. But what do we turn from the top of the human race? Apparently, something inhuman altogether. Artificial intelligence, AI, is not a new concept in the slightest, with the earliest mentions of it dating as far back as the early 40s to late 50s. It has always been in video games as CPUs and virtual assistants like Siri or Alexa. It's been the prime focus of countless sci-fi stories since the genre existed. Whether they be futuristic helpers or the harbinger of our end. However, it has never been such a tangible thing as it is right now. Around 3 years ago, the concept of generative AI started to spread. Generative AI is different from the standard AI, in the sense that it can create anything from nothing. Since its spike in interest recently, it has evolved and developed from asking a third-party website to generate a hodgepodge clip of celebrities eating spaghetti to every website imaginable integrating a virtual assistant. Why are we so quick to replace everything we've done? Over thousands of years, humankind has built companionship, art, love, and everything in between. So why are we so quick to turn something artificial as a stand-in for all of these things that let us live, not just survive? Some will say for convenience or for efficiency. They will say these things can outdo any old writer, artist, or even a Google search in a fraction of the time. They say they weren't born creative or with skill, so they don't pick up a pencil. They say that this is a heartless world, so they turn to a partner of algorithm and compliance, not striving to add any love to the real people around them. They say that the effort is too much.
But this is the future. They say that there is no point in trying when there is something that can do it all anyway. What they refuse to say is they are unwilling to try. It is easy to fall into the trap of what everyone is telling you to do. The moment you rely on something to do the thing that makes you a living, breathing person instead of just a statistic is the moment in which you give up your humanity for comfort and convenience. The moment that you surrender to artificial conformity is the moment that you cease to be
yourself.